Hello there guys, well it is time to say goodbye to Moorhead Wind Farm Circuit. I really wanted to get a sub 50 seconds on this, so I might come back here and have another crack at it later. But for now we are switching over to a rival event on Fortune Island. So pop over to here. It's a long one, it's dirt racing. It's this one here, Cliffside Scramble, both 3.1 miles, and we are going A-class. So, no we're not, we're going S1 class. Almost got it wrong, we're in S1, so let's have a little look at who's on the board so far. Oh my god, my rival's Daz. That means nobody's done it so far. Let's have a little look then. I'll see what car Daz is in, because I'm probably going to copy that. So, let's get over to... Aaron Mayfall's on there as well, I've just spotted him. So that is Global. Right. Is it just you two? No, we've got Sloping Wolf as well. So we have Alfa Romeo, the Hoonigan RS200 and the Corvette. So that's the options that are on there so far. I don't know what to go. I don't know if I've got the Alfa 33S on this on here. If I have, I'll go for that because it's an Alfa. Right, so I'm going to take Daz's time, because this is, oh, it's dirty, so that means I'm going to beat him. That'll be a sense of achievement, beating Daz, so I like that, I'll have that. So all I have to do is stay on the track and not make any mistakes. That shouldn't be too difficult, should it? So it's an S1, Aaron Mayfield's gone with the Alfa 33S. Let's have a look. S1. Yes, I would. Of course I would. I wouldn't have gone all the way through all that. So, I'm not going to be able to control this. Right, come on. Of course I've got the Alfa 33S. I was harping on about how lovely it is, wasn't I? When every time I go to pick a car, I say, I love this car, it's beautiful. I don't think it's very suitable for this race though. If I had that car, there's no fucking chance I'd be doing a dirt race in it. Filippo, stop biting me, it's really painful. Right, Filippo is on holiday until January. So that means I'm going to have a little bit of trouble making any videos. Go on, fetch. So yeah, I've got him all day, every day, until January. Go on. Oh, I haven't put my my streamer mode on, so it's going to play music. I need to put streamer mode on. Audio. Although I think possibly having my radio volume set down all the way at the bottom, does it go to 0? No, it doesn't. That's a bit shit, isn't it? That's probably enough. I probably don't need streamer mode on. Right, that will do. Let's get in there. Let's have a look at it, see what we're up against. It's a very long track, so there's going to be plenty of opportunity for increasing your time. I think I remember doing this track before on some event. Yeah, we don't care where Daz is, we've just got to get a clean lap to beat him, that's all. Which might not happen. Ooh. Actually, this car's doing pretty well on this dirt. Not too bad at all. Wouldn't like to be driving this car past those big rocks though. That wouldn't make me very comfortable at all. My objective is to put a clean lap on the board. I'm not that bothered about my time. But look how far ahead Daz is. Dear. Taking it nice and steady around this bend. I didn't notice the times on the board. I wasn't really paying attention to who's got what. Give me an idea of how far round I am. Oh shit. Oh, that was so close. But we're still clean, it's all good. We're going extremely slow. And we're being a little bit overcautious, but we are still clean, and that's what it's all about. And if I can put an S1 tune on the RS200. Oh no! Oh, phew. Right, we've just got this little snake, and then we are back at the start line, and so far we are completely clean. So, we'll be doing this last little bit very, very slowly, and we won't even think about gears. Right, as we can all see there, I am a better driver than Daz, because I've just beaten him. Right, I've got to shave around about half a minute off this. There we go. So that's the lap. I'll collect my reward, and then I'll get back on there. Actually, this car's not bad for this. But I might have a look at an S1 tune for the Ford RS200. Sloping Wolf. I've only got to make up 32 seconds. Right. Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button because I pressed the button that means yes, which on that screen means no, which is really stupid. But I am gonna get back in there. I'm not doing it in the bloody night time. What's this all about? Right, come on then. Let me in again. Am I not actually at the start line already? Oh, I would be at the start line, but I've not unlocked this particular track, have I? Because I haven't unlocked any tracks at all in here. So we'll pop over to Fortune Island again. Island Rivals. It is Dirt Racing Series. It's the second one, Cliffside Scramble. And we are in S1 class. Someone used the RS200, didn't they? But it was the Hoonigan, and I was just thinking about the normal one. Right, that'll do then. Let's take Sloping Wolf, and we will stick with the car we're in, if that's all right with you. Why didn't it give me the option of... Oh, that's because I'm not in an S1 class car, am I? I'm in a B class car. Let's have a look at my options. What else have I got? So, all the way across the board, that's pretty good, isn't it, really? I don't know what tune I've got in there, but the speed isn't too much. Everything else is really good on that. I mean, this wouldn't be bad either, but obviously that pips it in most categories apart from speed. Handling is going to be quite important on this one. I love this car. I really do. That's probably a good idea as well. Acceleration and launch, very high. Handling's pretty damn good. Braking's pretty damn good. Speed 7.6, whereas this Alfa is a 7. And this is much easier to control. I might go with that. I might have a crack at the Audi Quattro. I had a friend who had one of these. It wasn't like this one. It looked kind of normal. It was in Alfa Red. Interesting. They might work. That could be pretty good. The Alfa's gonna be my choice at the moment. Not the Alfa, sorry. The Audi. Although I'll probably end up going back to the Alfa because I do love them. Look at that as well. Bloody hell, I might have a crack at that. I don't think I've ever driven this car. So the Eagle Speedster, I've never even heard of it. Might have a crack in that one. Right, the Audi Quattro or the Eagle Speedster. Let's have a go in those, see how we get on with those. Someone was in a Hoonigan, so let's have a look at the Hoonigans. It was the RS, this one here. So someone's already had a crack with that. No, it wasn't that, was it? Maybe it's one I've not downloaded yet. We're definitely not using any of these nonsense things. Well, I think the Audi, but I'm going to go with the I'm going to go with that Eagle Speedster because I've never tried it. I want to see what it's like. This is really nice to drive as well. I've got a lot of cars that are tuned to S1 class that really shouldn't be S1 class, should they? Right, let's go with that Eagle Speedster, see what it's like, and then we'll go with the Audi Quattro and see how that works. So I have no idea what this car is. I've never heard of this manufacturer. But we're going to give it a crack, see how we get on. I'm going to try a little bit harder. Let's move the microphone, it's in a really stupid place today. It's a beautiful car though, isn't it? It looks like a Jag. Doesn't it? Just looks like an E-Type Jag, really. Oh, it is. It is. It says Jaguar on the front. So why is it an Eagle Speedster? What the fuck's that all about? As you've probably noticed, I don't know anything about cars. But to me, this is a black E-Type Jag. Oh shit, I've got gears. Wow! It's like driving a boat. I think the Audi Quattro would have been a better option. It's not that long a track, is it, look? Because people are posting times around 2-ish minutes. That means I'm going to be, I'm about a 2:30, aren't I? So, really nervous about hitting walls. There's a lot of walls. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. Might not do 1,000 laps on it like I did the last one, but I'll probably end up back in that Alfa 33S because it's an Alfa. But I do want to try the Audi. A bit over cautious on that corner there. I was expecting it to be a bit sharper than it was. So, someone tell me why this is called an Eagle Speedster and not a Jag, what do you call it? It looks like a Jag E-Type. That's what it looks like to me. I was thinking I can't have done this track, can I? Because I haven't done anything on Fortune Island at all. I haven't done any tracks. So yeah, I was saying, oh, this seems familiar. It's obviously not, because I haven't even done anything on Fortune Island. All I've done is drift up and down the road to get the 3 stars on the drifty road. And that's it. Right, what was that? 223, right. So I'm on a 223 in the Jag. If I go restart event, can I choose a different car? Oh, I want to keep my time. Fucking hell. I'll have to go to quit event, won't I? Yes, I'm sure. I'd like to change my car, if you don't mind. I'd like the Audi Quattro this time. Don't bother loading anything, I'm going straight back in there. Well, it's not an E-Type, is it? It's just quite similar. Right, no, because I have to choose another car. Will it, if I say yeah, will it let me choose another car? It won't, will it? It will just give me this car, so I've got to say no. And then we have to sit through a loading screen so it can load where I already am. Please don't go to Legoland. That'd be really fucking annoying. Right, okay. It needed to load my old car. So let's get back in. I'm glad it's one that's really easy to find. S1 class, and we're going to go with the Audi Quattro this time. And we've got to beat a 223. I don't care who my rival is, just bring it on. Right, Audi. Let's go. I think this is possibly the first car I've chosen that seems a suitable car for this race. But I might end up back in that Audi, the Alfa 33S. Wow. Hang on a minute. I'm not having that. I'm not having a dirty lap right at the very beginning. That's just terrible. Yeah, come on then. I'll be slightly more cautious. I'll have respect for the car. Nah, this feels horrible. This absolutely feels horrible. It feels much worse than the others. And I'm dirty already. Just takes a little bit of getting used to though. I'll be alright in a minute. Shit. I have to rewind. Now I'm struggling with this car. Fuck that. Right. Quick event. I'm going back to the Alfa and I'm going to see if I can put down maybe, I don't know, sub 215. It seems like a reasonable goal considering what other people have done and how slow I drove on my first 2 attempts. That seems like it should be reasonable, shouldn't it? So let's have a crack at that then. Right, Fortune Island. Rivals. Dirty Dirt Racing. And this one. And the S1 class. Yep. And we want the Alfa. We're going for this. It really, really doesn't look like the type of car that should ever go on anything dirty, does it? It really doesn't. It looks like it should go on pristine tarmac and not even look at a speed bump. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Come on then. Oh, I still haven't changed my clothes. I keep meaning to do that. Every time I see it, I think, oh, I've got to change your clothes, and I never get around to doing it. But yeah, this is a beautiful car. It really is. Bit overzealous with the brakes there. I'm over-braking quite a lot actually, aren't I? Over-braking on almost every corner. I'll get used to it. I know there's plenty of time for improvement. I certainly could have made up a couple of seconds already on what I've done so far. And of course we've got to learn the track a little bit, haven't we? Got to learn which corners, ooh, are the dangerous corners. I'll try not stop when we get to a slight bend in the road. We didn't make our 2:15, but we beat our 2:23. So we beat our weird jag thing time. We're on a dirty lap on this one, but I'm still going to go round. Trying to get a little bit more used to the car. Sneaky little bit of handbrake on that one. Hey, oh, you gotta love the handbrake. Slow down too much on there, just like last time. Actually, that corner's pretty nasty when you come back out, isn't it? So maybe you do need to be a little bit cautious on that one. I must have saved about 3 seconds just on that corner there compared to every other time I've done it. Well, this was only a slight mistake at the beginning that led this to being dirty, and certainly that didn't help me. I've done no wall riding or anything like that, so this time is going to be a reasonably fair time that I'll be able to do clean. But definitely still plenty of room for improvement on this one. Certainly don't need to slow down as much as that there. I'm still quite slow. So roughly the same. I am rewinding this one. So I said a sub 2:15. I think that's a fair first goal for me. A sub 2:15 that's clean. That's what I'm going to do before this video is ended. But I'm going to go and get some coffee first. So with coffee, we're going to have a sub 2:15. It's going to be clean. It's going to be this beautiful Alfa. Filippo, do you want to lie back down by my feet? Oh, you fucker! Oh, I just kicked my chair. I'm so clumsy, it's unbelievable. Come on, come down here with this bone. Well, I was asking my wife today what day she's got off over Christmas. Thinking about what we could do and stuff like that, and whose house we're going to be round and all those kind of things. Well, she's got New Year's Eve off. That's it. She's working Christmas Day. Right, she is a bit of a Grinch, but I reckon now she's actually Santa Claus. And the Grinch thing is just a disguise. Yeah, she's got to work on Christmas Day. I don't think I've worked Christmas Day in my life. Right then, let's do this. We want a sub 2:15. It's got to be clean. And it's going to be lovely. Let's focus. Let's just have a tiny bit more coffee first. Let's adjust my t-shirt. There we go. Right, we ready? Let's go. Bit overcautious on the first corner. It's not a good start, is it? It's very bumpy. Oh, I'm doing shit. This is a very slow start, it really is. Let's pull some back. I'm going to glance at the minimap a little bit too much. Just need to learn the track a bit. Glad that didn't make it dirty. Lost me a good couple of seconds though, didn't it? Well, I'm sitting incredibly close. That's a problem. Right, I'm sitting really, really close to the TV, and it's just... It's so bumpy. I need, like, a bloody screen stability mode. Imagine with, like, an Oculus Rift on or something. This would be an absolute nightmare. That'll do. So it's not clean. Getting a little bit of practice, though. This one's enough to make you feel bloody travel sick with all the bumps. Oh, did I miss a checkpoint? Yeah. Right, we're coming up towards the end. I do think it's going to be a sub 215, because we're only on about 250, and we haven't got much to do, but it's just so dirty, and we've had a couple of rewinds, so obviously it doesn't count. Possibly it won't be a sub 215. What are we on? 158? Oh yeah, just got to get around this bend. Flip it out. Well, this is 10 seconds to get around the bend. So we are on a sub 215 then. So now we just have to do that without all the mistakes. I think a sub 210 would be a better target, really. I think a sub 215 is too generous. It's too slow. And ultimately, when I know the track a little bit, I think the goal here is sub 2 minutes. I'm happy with this car though, it's very nice to drive, it looks beautiful, but unfortunately we don't get to see that. Yeah, I'm happy with using this car, very happy with this car. But I might try the RS200, depending on what tune I can find for it. Right, I don't think the track needs it. The track is a bit smoother than I expected it to be. What's happened to my engine? Why is my car making a weird noise all of a sudden? Don't hit that wall. Oh, thank you so much. Starting to go really slow now because I'm trying to keep it clean. Come on, put your foot down. Please give me that. Thank goodness. Right, I'm way behind my my last lap. Oh, that was so close to being dirty there. Oh, we didn't make it to the sub 215. Ah! I'm going to rewind. Alright, this next one then, sub 215, and it's got to be clean. If we can push it a little bit for a 210, that would be a lot better. Right, let's go. Let's just do some flexing first of all. Let's try and be focused on this one. Nice and clean. 215. Or 210. I think the trick on these tracks is a lot of feathering of the accelerator. And of course plenty of handbrake. That's always a good one. Oh, we lost a lot of speed there, didn't we? Come on. Oh, oh man. I'm going way too slow. Oh, that was a bit nasty. Alright, for about the past 2 minutes, I've completely forgotten that I've even got gears. I just looked up at the thing to see if we were clean, and when I looked up, I hit the wall. Because of the previous bit where I almost hit the wall, that made me look up. And then when I looked up, I hit the wall. That is bloody annoying. There was no need for me to hit that wall at all. So the rest of this is going to be clean, because I'm right near the end. So it would have been... Right, we've got to not go through the start line quite so quickly because there's a wall straight afterwards. Thankfully, it was a dirty lap, so it doesn't matter about rewinding. But that should have been a clean lap. That was just stupidity of me by looking up at the top. I'll tell you what, when that little exclamation mark that's bright yellow turns up at the top of the screen, you ain't got to look up at it. It's pretty obvious it's there. I have peripheral vision. I just need to use it. Now, I am actually very, very close to the TV, so I do have to turn my head if I want to. It's like sitting in a cinema on the front row. Right then, are you going to settle down so I know where you're going? Don't sit on top of the Xbox. Let me just move it out of the way for you. There we go, good boy. I'm not trying to steal your bone. It's quite all right. You just sit there. Good lad. Right, move your tail, because that's quite a dangerous place. I might stand on it. Right then, let's go. I need to stop using the handbrake. I think I've used it on every corner so far on this one. Oh, I'm so nervous about the walls. I should drive a shit car that I don't care about so much. I don't want to scratch this one. Oh, that's where we hit the wall before. Mother. Ah! Oh, that's not a good line. That's not a good line at all. There are far too many rocks to be cutting corners like that on the inside. I seem to have no respect for the gearbox of this car whatsoever. Sometimes I was thinking, why does the car sound so weird? And then I look at my gears and I'm in like 6th gear going around a slow corner. Alright, obviously this one is in the bin. It's very slow. and it's dirty. Bad start, bad start. Let's see if we can pull it back a bit with some spectacular off-road driving in this beautiful road-only, if you don't mind, car. Oh, that was close to the wall. Oh, that was close. Oh, bollocks! Right, I missed the wall. Why did I go back and then hit it? That was just really annoying. At least it's only a couple of minutes. It's not too long. When I first looked at it, oh shit. When I first saw the track, I was thinking, oh my god, that's going to take fucking ages. It looked really long. It's a bit of a challenge, this one. But it is quite enjoyable to race, but I do think I'm not in the right car. The problem is with these long ones, it's on the corners that I lose time. So by the time we've gone around this many bloody corners, I'm so far behind. But of course that means there's plenty of opportunity to make up your time if you can do the corners a bit better. So there's going to be a big, big gap between the good drivers and the not so good drivers on this one. I think I might be putting this one into automatic because there's too much to focus on to be able to remember to change gear. As you've probably noticed, my gear changes have been probably worse than they normally are, and they're normally pretty bad anyway, but there's so much to think about with the car bouncing all over the place, and if you touch a wall, you're going to be off. The gear changes are a little bit too much. And if you do mess up your gear changes, like I often do, I think automatic is a better option on a big long track like this. Are we clean? I'll keep it that way past this rock. Oh my fuck! Right, I'm thinking there, I really want to stay over on the right hand side because this rock is an absolute bitch. And then I fell off the road. That's another one in the bin. I don't know why I changed down in first gear there, that really wasn't necessary. Very, very slow time, it's dirty, it's slow, I fell in the sea. Everything you could do wrong, really. Right, nice bit of swinging around like a barge at the beginning of this one. That's probably just lost me about 3 seconds right there. I'm so far behind. It's like he's gone straight. I know I really messed up at the beginning, but on every lap, my rival is just completely gone immediately. Huge difference in driving what I'm doing compared to what they're doing. I do get over nervous on these type of roads though. I hate rally games where it just feels like at any moment you could fall off the side like that, or you could just end up there we go. So frustrating. If it was a road race, I'd stay on the road quite easily, but when it's a race where you know you could fall off, you tend to actually do it far too much, or hit a bloody big rock like that. Okay, this is getting worse and worse. Tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm really doing a shit job of the gears. I am going to I'm going to start over, and I'm going to go in automatic. So that's one part of the equation that I'm no longer responsible for. So that's good. This means my gears are as good as anybody else's gears that is driving in automatic. And we've got a spin as well. We might get a nice juicy new car. Oh look, the Audi Quattro's on there. That would be a sign that we're supposed to be using it. Oh, we didn't get it anyway. But we'll collect our 2000. Right. We do want to bring it, but we want to change our car first. And oh no, we don't want to change our car, do we? No, I should have just said yes. All I want to do is put the car in automatic. Bollocks. I might go back to that Jag. I quite liked it. Look, here's another bloody... That's an RS200. So is this a sign that I should be in the RS200? I'm going to have a look at it and see. Right, let's change my car. Let's see if I can get a nice tune for the RS200. See what we're on. Just jump to Ford. F. Right, where are you? Where the fuck is it? Mine's black. Oh, there it is. Right. It's on an S1 class. Let's jump inside this. Get in that car. It's not maxed out, so I might try and get a better S1 class where obviously it's gonna... Oh, for fuck's sake, of course I want it delivered! Oh my god. I like the tune that I've got on this, and I actually did it myself. But I'll have a look at other tunes. Where do I do it? Is it in the car? In Creative Hub, isn't it? Right, tune-ins. I want to keep it on an S1. Acceleration, launch, braking, speed. That's good across the board, isn't it? That's not bad at all. Whose is it? We got anything from the club? I bet we ain't, have we? An 8.4 on handling there. Let's see if anything gets a better handling. Nope. Yeah, I think I'll go for that 8.4 on the handling. Oh, there's another one that's quite similar. So we'll take this one as we are on it. No, we'll look at the next couple first. Just have a look at that one at the end. There's not many. I'll take an 8.4. Let's go with this. So an 8.4, 1010, 8.8 on the brakes. That's not bad. It's all-wheel drive. This one's... Oh, they're on a rank 11. Let's see if we've got anyone who's on a lower rank that we can give them a bit of a boost. You don't need a boost. You certainly don't need a boost. Right, this guy's a rank 4. So, oh, that's because they haven't got very good handling, so I'm not having theirs. You're a rank 8, so you're the one that needs the most of a boost, I think, out of all the people in here. So that'll do. We'll take this. from 9mm1. Yes, please. I do like this car a lot, but obviously I haven't had. Oh, we had Mighty Mouse. I haven't had this this tune on it, so whether I'm going to like it now or not, we don't know. Right, so I need to be on Fortune Island. Rivals. Dirt. Super dirt. S1 class. Yes, bring it on. So we are 23 seconds off 159. That's a bit shit, isn't it? Yep. And we'll be sticking with our RS200 Evolution. With my own livery, which I quite like. I like this design. I like the Rocket Bunny logo. I think it works well on this car. Let's go. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put it in automatic. The only reason I bloody got out of the car was to change it to automatic, which I forgot to do. Alright, let's restart and we'll put it in automatic, because I've hit the wall already. Yeah. We know. Alright, coffee time. No, we don't want manual with clutch. Right then, Rocket Bunny, let's go. Whenever you first switch over to automatic, it feels really weird that that you're not changing gear, doesn't it? I don't like not having the ability to drop it down a gear to get a little bit more traction after I've just gone round a corner at all. But there is a lot less to think about, so that's good. I've got no idea at the moment how I'm doing compared. It doesn't feel very fast though, it feels a lot slower. Oh, bollocks. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I hit the bloody change view button. I tried to change it back and went all over the place. Wish you could change view while you're in this bloody rewind thing. Now I've got to press the button loads of times as soon as it starts. Right, I've totally fucked this up. Right, we are restarting. Man, this has become frustrating quickly. So far, the Alfa has been the easiest car to drive around this track. The Audi Quattro was a nightmare, and I really expected it to be a lot easier to drive than it was. This is also proving a little bit hard to handle. But the Alfa seems to be doing lovely. This car's sliding a lot, it really is sliding a hell of a lot. We're using handbrake, we're using it again and again, we've just used it about 4 times. I'm curious to see what my time's going to be in this car, but it feels very slow. Shit! I thought I was going to hit the corner of that wall then. Slow down. Oh, what? My God, that's annoying. That is incredibly annoying. What a corner to hit the wall on. Go past all those horrible rocks and then we hit the wall on a really piss easy corner getting back on the main road. Come on, turn more. Oh, we didn't make our sub 215 anyway. It felt slow. It was slow. Oh, we've changed sodding view. I hate the change view button. Why do they have to put it there? Right, we are going back to the Alfa, and we're going to change it over to automatic, and then we're going to put a 215, a sub 215. It's going to be clean, and that's it. And then we're going to be done. That is the end. But we'll come back in here and we'll try and better our time over the course of the week. No thanks, because I need to change my car, and you won't let me change my car if I say yes, because you're stupid, because you're so annoying. You prefer to have loads of loading screens and force me back into all of this nonsense. Right, first of all, let's get out of that. Let's make sure we're in the right view from the beginning. Right, we're in the right view. I hate how it pixelates the graphics on the cars like that. It's terrible. They know you're going to be right on the car. They should use vector graphics. It's really poor, that is. I always think that when I make a livery for the car and you zoom in to see what you want to do, and it's just a shape. It definitely should be vector. It shouldn't be pixelated like that. It looks awful. Right, Island Rivals, Dirt, this, and we are going to go with the Alfa this time. So let's bring on our rival. Let's go back to the Alfa, and we're still in automatic gears, so we're ready to go. This car doesn't need a theme tune. It's perfectly fine all by itself. Right, now that I'm going to funny around with our gears, we should be improving our time with this. Oh, this is much better. It's actually got some grip. Right, we're definitely going to get a sub 215 on this, and it's going to be clean. No guarantees that it's going to happen on this lap, but it's going to happen. Sometime before Christmas, I'm going to get a sub 215 in this car, and it'll be a lovely clean lap. Not a very ambitious goal, is it? 2 minutes 15 for this track. Don't go on the inside too much, there are rocks. Don't go on the outside too much, there's a cliff and the sea. Stay in the middle. Oh, we're losing control a little bit. Okay, we got it back, we're okay. I anticipated that quite noisily. Slow down. Oh, a bit too much. It's like I'm being slightly overcautious here. We're probably going to end up around a 217, something like that. Definitely don't want to hit this wall when we do this jump. Right, a lot better than the Ford coming around there. No, we're still on target for our 215. It's going to be clean. Come on. Oh, I said sub 215. Damn you. I kept saying 215 though, didn't I? Which is exactly what I got. But I meant sub 215. I really want 214 something. This is already feeling better than the previous one, so I do think we're going to manage to shave off that 0.2. Stay on the road, stay on the road. There's a cliff. Oh, that was close. Thought I was going to hit the wall, but I didn't. But I did slow down a lot because I panicked. Right, we passed the most annoying part of the track as far as rocks and wall are concerned. Right, we're clean. Very slow round there, a little bit slidey. Come on, come on, come on. Right, okay. My goal was a sub 215. We have a 214.968. I have achieved my goal. So there we go. I was right to choose that as my target because I think that's at the moment that's about my limit. But there is plenty of opportunity to improve upon that. Most definitely. I'm going to be going down for around a 205, I think, because there's every corner I'm losing time. So I'll get to know the track. I'll get to know the car a little bit better, and I'll improve my driving. So there we go, a 214.968 from me, and I believe that puts me at the bottom, apart from Dazzy's time, which obviously means nothing because he can beat that. And that was dirty, so that was just him putting down a dirty lap. But there we go. That's a target for you guys that are not such great drivers. A sub 215. Don't even get a spin. Man, look at that. 15 seconds off. No thanks. I'll have a quick look at the leaderboards and see if anyone else has added a time whilst I was putting mine down. I don't think they will have done, but we'll have a quick look, see who's up there. So at the moment it's just the 4 of us, I think. I really need to do something on Fortune Island, don't I? I need to unlock some of these roads. So, let's have a little look. Right, so... Yep, just as 4, that's what we've got on there at the moment. Of course, I'm beating Daz, because I'm a much better driver. We have Aaron Mayfield at the top there with a 155, Sloping Wolf on a 159, I'm there on a 214. No point reading out Daz's time, really. We just know that he's last, so that kind of rounds up the board. I am ranked 126 in the entire world of 7 billion people who I am sure all play Forza Horizon 4 and all have set a time on here. So I'm doing pretty good, really. 126 out of 7 billion. That's not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Right, Aaron Mayfield, you've gone round 7 times. That's a lot. You play this game a lot. I'm sure Aaron Mayfield is just a computer. Just a robot. Most definitely. So 214.968 and clean with... what have I got on? Oh, I'm an automatic but I've got traction and stability off, ABS on. Right, see you next time, guys. I will come back in here. I'll have another crack at this. I'm absolutely certain I can shave a lot of time off that. I can certainly get a sub 210. I'm going to be aiming for a sub 205. There are a lot of corners, and if you do each corner a little bit better, that really, really adds up. So I am certain I can get a good 5 seconds faster than what we've got on there already. Pop down your times. I will come back in here once we have more times for me to compete against. I'll be picking a rival and seeing what I can do. But at the moment, I'm very happy with this Alfa, so I'm going to be sticking with this. I might have a look at what cars you lot are choosing, and I might switch it up a little bit and try something else depending on what I see on the board. See you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.